everyone, and welcome to Newlyfed. Okay. Welcome to Newlyfed. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Newlyfed. I'm Rifki Kleiman.
And I'm Rahama Jaffa.
And we're going to show you how to make yourself really comfortable in the kitchen with what you have in the kitchen. We're going to start off with the best of the best because I know you're familiar with it. We are going to make a cowboy steak. Are you ready?
I'm ready, and so is my stomach.
Okay.
If you have not yet seen the meat episode, I definitely suggest you going back to watch it just so that you're a little bit familiar about what Rifki's going to demonstrate to me. And then so you'll know exactly what we're doing, what meat it is, and I think that's basically
Let's get going.
Let's go.
Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to score our meat. Remember, you don't want to go too deep. And of course, if you want, you can get a little funky with your shapes, but I usually just do my little crisscross. I always like to dry my meat, so I'm going to turn it over because I did take care of that, but when I turned it over, I lost it. So here we go. At least you know we're very real. We're going to hit it with a little bit of Evu, olive oil, good that just a little bit. Okay, let's turn it over. Hit it with a little more. This way, that's enough, good. Both sides have it. This is the fun part, especially if like you're censoring. Okay, let's hit it. I'm choosing today to do some big bold barbecue. You can do just kosher salt and pepper at home or any of your favorite blends.
I love Montreal steak spice, so definitely check it out. It's worth it.
Okay, and I want you to really hit this hard. Okay, yeah, do it nice. There you go. Okay, I'm actually gonna rub it in, give it a little bit of a massage. And then I'm actually gonna take a little bit of the smoked chipotle, which is a little bit like a pepper, but it's got this smoky little warmth. So we're gonna do a little bit of that, and then we're gonna turn it over, and we're going to hit the bottom. Let's go for it. Let's get it good. While you do that, I'm gonna actually preheat my stovetop. Okie dokies. Let's move over to our grill pan. This grill pan is absolutely spectacular. Remember how we discussed making sure that we have enough heat. Okay, I'm actually starting to feel the heat. All right, you got it. Okay, I like that I'm feeling the heat. Are we ready to see if we have
Can I lift it and put it in?
Absolutely, go for it.
Oh, I would love that. Oh, look at this.
There we go. Did you hear that sizzle? And we're gonna set a timer. Hey Google, set a 6-minute timer. When you have a thicker piece of meat, as we discussed, we're going to actually first hit it with the heat, sear both sides, and then we're gonna transfer it into the oven. Wow. And you wanna see the coolest thing ever?
Yeah.
I discovered this particular grill pan is by a company called Berghoff. It has a removable
For what?
handle, so we can transfer this
Straight
into the oven.
Fantastic.
Is that fantastic? So for the meantime, because we're still going to be doing a transfer, I'm going to connect it right back on. But come on, was that
That's
cool?
Good. You have all these interesting gadgets
You know
here.
what? When I discovered it, I was like, I've got to try it out. And I will be honest, I also have struggled getting a really good grill pan because I found that a lot of them had the coating. Remember you were asking me about the good pots and pans?
Yes.
So I've had so many of my grill pans that the non-stick coating starts to come off after a little bit. This happens to be, believe it or not, it's an enameled cast iron.
Wow.
So it actually cleans like a breeze. And I love the fact that, if I'm not mistaken, the instructions said it could go into the oven up to 500. But we're actually doing the high heat now, and we're going to put it into the oven on 325 for about 15 minutes. So as soon as Google tells us we're ready, we're going to flip it over. I don't know about you folk, but are you getting whiffs of what's going on over here?
Yes!
This is absolutely beyond. And I will tell you, there's one other thing that you could do if you want to ramp it up even more, even though it's not necessary. You could take a clove of garlic, crush it, one on top, one on bottom. But I gotta tell you, what we're doing now is like totally off the charts. This is my Shabbos afternoon deli, just saying. And we're going to flip this over. Because this cowboy steak is a little bit thinner than some of the cowboy steaks I've worked with, I think I'm gonna hit it with only 5 minutes and turn it over when we have 1 minute left. Are we ready for the great flip?
I'm ready.
Okay, I happen to like to use a fork. So we're gonna lift it up and check this out. Here we go. Isn't that beautiful? Look at these gorgeous grill marks that we got. And if you want to get the X, you can always just turn it the other way. And we're going to set a 5 minute timer. Hey Google, set a 5 minute timer. She's so nice to me. She always listens.
Wow.
Okay. All right, this is ready. Let's bring it over to the oven. 325, about 10 to 15 minutes. Hey, Ruchama, are you ready for the moment of truth?
Yeah, I still don't understand.
This is the point where I say my silent prayer every time, but we're going to put this in, and this is the funkiest little invention. These are made like for grills, and you can even use it outside, but these are like my special little babies that I do to make sure that my meat is that perfect medium rare. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Look how beautiful. If you like it rarer, you can go a little bit more to the rear. And if you see that it's coming a little bit higher up, coming towards that arrow, that means we got that perfect medium rare. Are you ready to cut into it?
So ready.
Oh, so ready. Here we go. I'm gonna transfer this out of our grill pan as fast as we can, because if you leave it in the receptacle like this, it's actually going to keep cooking, and we do know that any piece of meat that we take out is going to continue, but in particular, because this was cast iron and it's that hot, I would like to remove it right away. If you happen to make it in a 9x13 at home, then it's absolutely fine. You can keep it in there because it loses its heat very quickly. Now that we transfer this, we're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to have the moment of truth, because we're going to slice it and get to enjoy.
Delicious.
Moment of truth.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Okay. Cutting across the grain. Do you see how we just went right through? Oh, I'm liking the color. This looks magnificent. Who is ready to dig in?
Me.
Ha, me too. Can't wait. Gonna go for it. Gonna go in for it. Okay. Gonna wait for you. Ready?
Steady.
Okay.
Cheers.
Do you feel how soft and succulent this meat is? I think we might have some people that might want to join us. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Mm.
Nice
the
and
silence
chewy.
Is great.
Nice and chewy, flavorful, cooked to
Perfection.
perfection.